Now, there's someone you didn't mention in this conversation today, General Aguiyi Ironsi. A lot of people blame him for the structure we have in place today, which is unitary system. Did he do that?
Yeah, it's completely misplaced. Again, it's all dealing with surface level narrative, what our eyes can see, which is the simple version, as opposed to what you can't see, and then plugging the two together. The clue, as I explained in Fatherless, Ironsi was not his name. That was from his nickname. I asked my wife, who people know is an Igbo woman. I said, "What does Ironsi mean in the Igbo language?" She said, "No, nothing. There's no such word." I said, "What?" This is when I was writing Fatherless, because I had a suspicion. And the reason I had a suspicion was that his nickname was Ironside. Now, because I love history, I'd read about the first military ruler of Britain, Oliver Cromwell, and I knew that his nickname was Ironside. And I said, what a strange coincidence. The first military ruler of Britain, after the parliament was dismantled, his nickname was Old Ironside. And the first military ruler of Nigeria, after the parliamentary system was withdrawn, his nickname was Ironside. Now, somebody is playing with me. Somebody is trying to dribble me. And going back to my football analogy, I was never easy to dribble. Never. Eye on the ball every single step of the way. And so I could see that this Ironsi came from Ironside. It was just too coincidental. And people swore blind. They're, no. His father's name was just Aguiyi. So where did the Ironsi come from? And then, as regards, he abolished the regions. He introduced unitary system. Decree 34. I said, what are you saying? Think about it. Military rule is by definition unitary. You don't have regional regional military government. Once the army take over like that, it's command and obey. You're back to Lugard. It's top down. You're not saying that you're exercising self-determination as a military governor of this region. You're just administrator. And so the unitary system came in as soon as that first coup held, it came in then. It wasn't Decree 34. Decree 34 was just, as I say very clearly in the new book, it was the hook on which to hang the pogroms of 1966 against the Igbos. First one, 29th of May. Second one, 29th of July. Third one, 29th of September. And as I explained in Fatherless, the roots of that 29th, which is the day of the Caliphate. So you could see it was all programmed. And it was actually Gowon's decree in 1967, where he created the 12 states. Anybody who reads that decree, don't rely on beer parlor gist. Always go and do the reading. Check the wording yourself. That decree Gowon brought in, I think it was Decree 12. That was the one that abolished the regions and said, for the regions, you substitute the states. It had, in natural fact, already gone by virtue of military rule, but the formal ending was Gowon's decree of 1967. It wasn't Ironsi.